guys. I am attempting my first canvas here. I know it's kind of hard for you to see. I'm doing the best that I can. I came up with an idea. I don't know if it's ever been done. I've never looked it up. It was just an idea that I came up with. But I'm going to do a large canvas. This is for a Mother's Day gift for both my mother-in-law and for my mother. But it's a, I don't even know how big it is. So, 12. Almost 20 inches wide by about, I'd say, 30 inches. 20 by 39, what did I say? Yeah, 12 by 29 inches. Now, it's not your normal canvas. This is actually like a poster board, really big, flexible poster board that you can get for, what do they call that? For like school and stuff, like that, corrugated, but it's got foam on the inside. I know it's hard to see, and I apologize, but because it's such a big project that I'm doing, and I just started it, so I'm using, the first color that I used was a, what is it called? Cool blue. So I used a cool blue. I'll show you that. Cool blue. Okay. And then all I did that with was I put it on with a spatula. That's a dollar store spatula, like plastic. Really flimsy. Actually, it's not very flimsy at all. It's pretty strong. So a spatula, I guess that's what you call it. And I just kind of went over it in different directions and everything. And you can kind of see that it brought out some different textures with the spatula that I did it with. Okay, and then I went over it with, where'd the color go? Right here. Tropical blue. Yeah, tropical blue. Okay. So what I did was put a bunch of the tropical blue in a plastic plate. I've got a bunch of these plastic plates that are just dollar store, you throw away. Put a big blob of it into a plate, and then used, get it, it's pretty messy right now. And then just used a plastic bag. That's all it is. And that's how I got the texture on this, and just daubed it. And I didn't keep dipping it into the paint. I kind of let it, so you'll see that there's some dark spots, there's some and lighter, and then lighter and lighter and lighter, as you can see. And so I was letting it fade. I apologize, I'm kind of out of breath here. And then all I did was just dab different spots. So crinkle up your bag. You want to make it look like really wrinkled. You don't want a perfect smooth surface on the bag. You want it wrinkled, so it gives that nice texture. Excuse me. Okay, so as I said, this is going to be a canvas picture that I'm going to be making for my mother and my mother-in-law for Mother's Day. Now I have a whole bunch of these boards. And the idea that I came up with, it's kind of hard to, no, it's not really hard to explain, but I just kind of thought of it last night while I was in bed. Is that I'm going to use a big enough vase, like a big enough, probably up to here, around about probably 9 inches in length. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, 9 inches in length, and then probably about 3 inches in width, just to give it a nice coverage right here. But I'm not going to use the actual vase itself. Now, I did see something that did have an actual vase there, but it was a much smaller canvas by probably, I don't know, 6 inches or something like that was how big the canvas was. Now the idea that I got from that was to do something completely different. So it was, they used an actual vase and then just tied it with, what's that called? I can't remember what it's called. Sorry about that. I have a cat in here and she's jumping around. That twine, that really rough twine stuff. So they tied it to the picture and then they just drew like a tree out of it, and it looked okay, I guess, but I came up with something much different. Like I said, it's nothing that I explored and looked around for. So whether it's been done or not before, I don't know. I don't care. I've been wanting to do something really nice for both my mother and my mother-in-law anyways, for Mother's Day. So this is what I came up with last night, was to do something like that. Now what I'm going to do, as I said with the vase, I don't have one with me right now, but you can go to certain stores, like Walmart probably has it. You can't get them in the dollar store. You have to go to a certain store to get this kind of stuff. And what it is actual flower stems. You can get ones that look like trees and stuff like that, and they light up. So they have different lights in every one of them. So what I'm going to do is do something like this. And then I'm going to spread it out along the picture. You can see how it looks beautiful. So I'm going to do something along the lines of that. And then I can plug it in and it's going to light right up. So I'm trying to keep the background neutral and not too bright or too dark. I don't want a dark background because I think it'll just, because the stems themselves are pretty dark, I just kind of want it to look like it's a stemming plant of some kind. I don't even know what kind of flowers these are. My mother gave them to me a few months ago, and so I've been wanting to do something with them. She gave them to me for me to use in the house, but we have 2 grandkids here that pretty much destroy everything in the house, so I don't put my nice stuff out in the living room because they're kids. They destroy everything. So anyways, but yeah, so that's the idea that I come up with. Now, whether I put something else on it, I don't know. I see the picture and how it's going to work, and I know it's going to work and it's going to look gorgeous, especially with this actual setup here of this. So I'm just kind of going to play and see what I come up with. But yeah, you'd have to go to like Michael's or I don't even know if Michael's carries this kind of thing. Walmart, wherever you live, to pick up this special kind of lighting stem plant. I don't even know what it's called. Like I said, my mom used it. She had it for many years. She doesn't like it anymore. So I thought for my mother-in-law, because my mother gave this to me, I'm going to use this one for my mother-in-law. And then I'm going to go and purchase another one for my mother, because she does love other kinds of trees and stuff like that. So I'm going to see what else I can find to do that with. But yeah, so I'm going to give that a try. And I apologize if you hear some yelling in the background. My grandkids are kind of being rambunctious today, I guess you call it. Getting into stuff and not listening, and yeah, so mommy out there is kind of going nuts and trying to deal with it. As we all know, kids will be kids. So yeah, I've got a few things here. I've got a toilet paper roll. I've got actual paints and stuff like that of different size lids and stuff. I have sponges. I have a little toy here of my grandson's that I'm going to use as background. So I'm going to use also homemade gesso that I have. Wherever I put it, here it is. Homemade gesso. Okay, and what I'm going to do is like scratch in a bunch of stencils. I'm going to do like light stencils, and then I'm going to do deeper, thicker stencils so that it's something that when you wipe your hand across, you'll feel the texture. You can already feel the texture of this paint, and I'm loving it already. I am not a painting person at all whatsoever. I do not know how to paint. I do not know how to combine colors or anything. It is not something that I am good at. I am more the type that does albums, journals, books. I make things instead of, I don't even know what you call this, painting, crafting, or artistry. But I'm excited to do this. I really want to give it a try. So, yes, I am a smoker. And I know it's a bad habit, and I apologize. I've been under an extreme amount of stress lately. For those of you who have watched my videos, those of you that are in my Facebook group, share the creation of arts. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I can't remember anything anymore. Share the creative arts and more. Share as in Cher the singer, CHER. So I'm trying to get away from some doing the journals and everything. I love doing them, and I've done so many of them. Actually, I'll show you the latest one that I've done. This is a journal that I made. I just got it done a couple of nights ago. It's actually a refurbished album. It's actually got a very hard cover. I got it at the dollar store. What do they call it? Like a Goodwill, thrift store, something like that. But the actual cover on the underneath here it was plastic and broken and had like a peacock type looking picture or something like that, but it was in two pieces. So there was a top and a bottom. So I took this stuff, which is I think it's either a faux leather or a real leather. I don't know, but it's extremely, extremely sturdy. I don't have my glasses on right now, so okay. It says that it's 65% polyester, 35% cotton. So, but it's so strong, and this is what it is. It's a tablecloth or a table mat. That's all it is. And there's the texture of it. If you can see that, it's beautiful, beautiful texture, and they come in different colors, tons of different colors. So I got a red. And that's what I came up with. And I wrapped the book in the red. And that's what I came up with. And I love it. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. So it's got its own little pocket, its own little closing thing. And because it's very strong material, like I said, it's like a leather. So it's got its own buckle. As you can see, I'm sorry that you can see my cigarette. I apologize for that. But, I'm different from anybody else, so I don't care if it bothers people or not. That's who I am. So I just want to give you a quick glance as to what it is. So yeah, it's got its own little buckle, and you can do it up and everything. Okay, and then there's these, I don't know what these are called. You can see them here. Those are just hot glued on, and they look really nice. They're in all four corners of the book. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it in view here. Okay. As I said, I'm not done it yet, so. And then I glued on the inside, hot glued the inside. And then it's got beautiful paper on the inside. It's just gorgeous paper. It's hard to see, but it's somewhat of a texturized Japanese paper of some kind. It's beautiful. Now, when I got this, I didn't realize that this book does what it does. So I was really excited when I started making this book. As you can see, it's got a extremely thick, bolted photo album set. So I was going to do it as just like a photo album. But there are some more ideas that I'm coming up with it now that I've seen this. So each page, sorry, try and keep it in view here. I know it's bright. Each page folds out. So it's a double page with every single page that does that. Not on both sides, just on the one side. So every page does that, which is even more space for the book. So I love it. I did not know that it did this when I got it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 pages in total. So that's 12 pages in total. And then, as I said, there's a really big screws. I'm trying to show you there. Really big screws inside there. I don't know if I can take them out to adjust this, because I do want to add like what was the idea that I came up with? Like a what do you call them? Scrapbook. Like a scrapbook. I've never ever done a scrapbook, and I know some ladies really love that kind of thing. So I was thinking of making it into like a photo album / scrapbook. So I'm gonna put like blank decorative pages over here. If I can undo these, I don't know yet. Like I said, I haven't tested that yet. So that's as far as I've gotten, and that's what I came up with so far. And eventually it will be up for sale. If it doesn't sell, then I'll be selling it in my shop, my Etsy shop, when I do get it open. But yeah, so that gives you an idea of some of the things that I do for that. Okay, so we're gonna get back to this. Please don't mind if I don't talk a whole lot. And please don't mind if you hear, like I said, Mom's yelling in the background there, my daughter kind of yelling at the kids. So I'm going to see what I can come up with here. If I do a lot of talking, I'm going to get distracted. So I will do the best that I can to try and keep talking with you. And I will, every color that I do, I'll show you everything that I'm doing. Okay, I don't know how long this is going to take. It's not going to get all done in one. So this will probably be I would say 3 video process for me to do this. I just thought about doing it. I wasn't thinking about recording it, but I thought, you know what, I might as well. So it shows kind of what I can do with it. I'm actually noticing that the dark spots, you can see, the dark spots of this, they almost look like flowers. Looks like a rose. So I actually really like that. It's really nice. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to stick with light colors. As I said, I'm not familiar with painting. I don't know anything about paint. I don't know about colors, what colors go with colors or what. So bear with me. And I'm just going to kind of keep going here. And I'm going to do turquoise because it is a beautiful color. It's actually my favorite color. Turquoise is my favorite color. And then, so all I'm doing is kind of building up the color. Now I do love how it looks already. I don't want to add too much to it because there is texture that I want to add to, so I don't want to overwhelm the actual thing too. And I know that you can see the edges here look like crap, but I'm gonna get my husband to build a frame for this, so it's going to be something that you can hang on the wall, or something that you can do in a kitty corner of a table so that it kind of stands kitty corner like this, not straight, or you can do it like that, yeah, if you want, or kitty corner, so that it stands up against the wall, and then you can light it up and it's just gonna look beautiful. It's gonna look beautiful. I love it. Okay, so right now I'm going to take a swath of this old shirt that my daughter gave me. It's kind of lacy, but cheap lace, you know, kind of crappy lace. I've had it for a long time, so I'm just going to take a little piece of that. And I forgot my scissors. As I said, I kind of have an idea that I'm going to do here, but I kind of don't at the same time. And I don't know anything about painting or colors or anything like that. So I'm just kind of experimenting at the same time. And if worse comes to worse and it doesn't look that great, I can go back over it with my homemade gesso. So I'm just trying to think of how I want to do this. Because I want the lace texture on it. I know it's hard to see and I apologize, guys. My room is not very big. Everything that you see here is my little workspace for doing something like this. But pretty much everything that sits here is where all of my craft supplies sit. So all of my craft supplies right now are over there. And it's a mountain of craft supplies. Alright. So, let's see what I can do with this. I'm going to do turquoise. I really love turquoise. It's beautiful. I really don't want to mess this up because I am a perfectionist. And I really don't want to have to redo this if I don't have to. I'm actually thinking I might do it with the gesso. Maybe I should. Because it'll bring out a nice texture. I think I might do that. I'm going to do it with the gesso. Now I do know the recipe for the homemade gesso. I just don't know it off by heart right now. I have it written down somewhere. So if you're interested in finding out how to make your own homemade gesso, there are tons and tons and tons of videos on how to make it. It's basically baby powder, rubbing alcohol, water, and depending on the thickness that you want. Alright, so here we go. This is all I'm doing. I know it's hard for you to see. So I'm just taking a little bit at a time. I'm just going over it in spots. I don't want to do the whole thing. I don't want to go too thick and too hard because I'm worried about it kind of just splotting, looking like a big splot. I don't want to do that. I want to get that nice texture of the lace. So I'm just using thin layers. This is not for people who are professionals or anything. I'm not trying to tell anybody how to do this or anything. This is for people who have never done this before, like me. I've never ever done this before, so you're watching me learn while I'm doing it. Kind of. And it's homemade gesso, so it dries pretty fast. That's what all gessos do. So I'm just going to leave it for a minute so that it picks up the texture. Sky. You can also color your gesso too. If you want to color it any color, just add paint colors. That's all I do. Add it in a separate thing. Keep your normal gesso, your normal color, but add, put it into a different bowl or something and add your color to it for whatever colors you want to use. Just make sure that you do put your rubbing alcohol in, because if you don't, it goes moldy very fast. That turned out pretty good, actually. It's a nice texture. I'll show you after. I'm just going to kind of go through it. Get my spots. Don't put it on too thick. Don't want it on very thick. This is all new to me. I've never ever done any of this before. It's It's an idea that I came up with after I saw a picture of something a lady did. I don't even know where I saw it. It's about a week ago that I saw it, and it's been nagging at me ever since. So I've been wanting to try it. And I thought, what a great idea to do for a canvas. Even though they're cheap, but I've already got these boards that my mother gave me because she was a crafter. But not like I am. She did stuff like this. Beautiful, beautiful things. So she stopped because it was hard for her to see and to keep control of her hands and everything. So she stopped and gave everything to me. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you, Mom, for watching this. This will be going on my YouTube channel. I still do not have a name for it. It is just under my name, which is Sherry Weeks. That is my YouTube channel name. The rest of that pattern. Just open my thing. Good enough. And I don't have any whites left. That's not good. Holy. Oh well. If you're not making a mess, you're not creating it. That's the way I look at it. Alright. Now. It almost looks like snake skin. But there's more that I'm going to do to it, so let's see what else I can do. Down there, and I'm gonna get my stencils. Oh, I left my stencils in there. I don't know if this is gonna work very well because it's stretchy. That's the only thing. It's very stretchy. Okay, so all I'm gonna do now. Blend that in. Dab off most of the paint. Just blending it in a little bit now. So it's not so noticeable. I know it's hard for you guys to see. I apologize. I'm hopefully going to be eventually getting a good camera. We're in the midst of doing some renovating to my room to get it switched around so that I have cupboards and space and shelves and everything that I need to do what I have to do, because I don't have a lot of space in here. Alright, now I'm going to use my turquoise. Little too much on that spot. That's okay. Tell you what, I'm not going for anything specific. Any kind of picture, really. More like a, I don't know what you call it, like an artist's canvas type thing. Something like that. I just want some nice color. That's all I want. Using an old pill ball. Like I said, no rhyme, no reason. Just doing whatever. Just kind of let my mind go. Let it do what it wants to do. I hope you guys can hear me. Fan going in the background too, so it's not that it's loud. It's not loud to me. It's not loud here, but I can see that it is picking up in the volume on the camera. Some blue. I don't know what they call this. Free flowing, free art. I don't know what they call it. So you don't really have an idea of what you're doing. You're just kind of creating whatever you feel like. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm scared. I'm terrified right now because I do not want it to turn out like crap. I do want it to be beautiful. Really loving that turquoise on there. I think that's good. Alright. going to go back to the turquoise. I'm just going back to the turquoise color. And I'm just going to roll my grandson's toy in it. Get some different shapes. And as we know, this paint is all washable. So we'll just throw it in hot water after and let it. Just trying to remember where it was that I put the paint. Use anything, right? Anything you can get your hands on. I'm a massive, massive recycler too. I recycle anything and everything I can get my hands on. Cereal boxes, jars, what are they called? Soup cans, boxes from other meals and stuff like that. Craft dinner boxes. I even recycle my own. When my grandkids get toys, I take the material from all of that too. When I get packages in the mail, I recycle all of that too. I recycle everything that I get. Every single thing. I do not waste anything. Now I am going to eventually do a black in here. I really want to do a black. It's actually looking pretty neat. Again, I apologize for the yelling, guys. Sorry if I'm not talking very much. Just being creative. If I knew how to edit, I would do it, but I don't. I've done editing. I've tried editing my videos before and lost both of them. So I gave up on it. They do not make it easy, that's for sure. So if anyone knows how to edit and can sit and show me and explain to me how to do it, I would be happy. So that my videos are not so long. That is why they are so long. Because I don't edit them. It's not that I'm taking my time crafting. Well, yeah, I do. I'm slow when it comes to crafting. I'm very, very slow. I don't like being rushed. I find the slower you are, the more beautiful things come out. I don't know how people can go through a video in 5-10 minutes in creating anything. I can't even make a card. I can't even cut anything out in 5 minutes. There we go. Alright, I think that's good. I think that's good. Good, 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 good. See, it's just a matter of taking certain things and using different colors, different shapes, different sizes. I've got a whole bunch of stuff here beside me. Not as much as I would like because I can't remember where I put everything. So now, I'm thinking I might do lavender. Lavender is the color that is going to be for my wedding next year. Yes, I'm getting married next year. It's been 17 years. I've been together with my partner for 17 years. 17 years we have been together. And we're still not married. A lot of it's due to financial. But hey, what can you do? So right now, all I'm doing is using a leaf from the dollar store. I have a whole bunch of them. I have a whole bunch of dollar store leaves, flowers, stems. Okay, I blended it. I don't want it to look crappy. Not bad, not bad. Guess it all depends on the things that you use. How well it's going to turn out. Miko, get out of my craft stuff. My cats like to be involved in everything. And here comes my grandson. Maybe not. Miko. Really, cat? You got my pepper? I'm eating a couple of small sweet peppers and my cat just picked one up. Crazy cat. Hang on, go. Oh, sorry, baby. I'm there. I didn't know you were there. Get out. Don't eat it. Dummy. Freak. Alright. So, I'm gonna put that away before it dries. Don't want that. Alright. So what I'm going to do with the leaf is I have a little leaf here. Just a dollar store leaf off of one of the fake plants. And I'm just putting it in paint and then dipping it. So I'm going to show you guys how it's turned out so far. And right now this is where I'm doing the leaves. I'm just going to do the outside. So it kind of gives it a frame. Kind of see it. I know it's hard to see, guys, and I apologize. I will be taking pictures of how everything turns out. You can see the texture that the lace caused. Nice little texture. Paint all over my sweater. Okay. More. You can do that too. I have all these stencils. I love this. It's my favorite stencil. Don't ask me where I got them. Actually, I got them at Walmart. They're Martha Stewart, I believe. Pretty sure they're Martha Stewart stencils. And this one too. Kind of hard to see, but see all the intricate designs in it. Actually, I think it was only like $4 per package. So you get a whole bunch of them. You can get like 6 in each package. Okay, so I actually need to get some water here. This I got at the dollar store. It is an amazing, amazing paint tray. I love this thing. It is 2 separate parts. So it's got 2 little pockets here that you can stick your brushes in, and it's got little slits. I can't dip it too much because there is water in it. Sorry. So it's got 2 little 4 different slits there to hold your brushes while they're sitting in the water. And then at the bottom of this one, there's like a grade. So remember when, if you're from like the 1940s and up, when we used to do hand washing in big pots, and they had one of those scrubber boards that they would use to rub the clothes against. That's exactly what's on the inside of this. And it's nice and big. It has holes for all different size brushes and everything like that, and then these to hold your brushes or tools that can fit all different sizes. It's an amazing thing for, I think it was $3 for it. Amazing. I love it. And I got it because I live in Canada. I got it at the Dollarama. Dollarama is the best dollar store to shop at in Dollarama. In Canada, I mean. Alright. So I'm trying to do this. Actually, shouldn't even started. Because now it's going to be a mess. Clean it all off. Oh well. Screw it. It's even big enough to fit your hands in. Forgot my towel. Wherever my towel is. Oh, it's usually hanging there and it's not there. Oh no, I don't know where my towel is. I usually have a bunch of scrap rags and now I can't find it. I can't find anything in this room. Back to this. I don't know how long this has been going already. I feel like it's been going for almost an hour. So. Back to the leaf. My paint is drying. Oh, now the baby's crying. Ooh, that one was messy. That's not good. Too messy. Too much paint on it. That's okay. Alright. I think I'm good with doing the leaf. The leaf is messing it up too much. I don't like it. It's messing it up too much. What else? What else? What else? What else? I think I might just do the stencil. What you think? We'll do the stencil and we'll do it about there. Great Cafe. Oh, sounds interesting. Goopy. Grape Cafe is goopy. Alright. Now. Where's that brush I got? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. That's just an old makeup brush. Blush brush. Old one. Just good for stippling, I guess they call it. Stenciling? Stipple? Stipple stencil? Whatever. I kind of do two different colors here at once. Let's see how that works. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like it. I like it. That's nice. I like that. That's much better for a border. Much, much better for a border. Okay, go pee. You're okay. Nana's busy right now, baby.
What are you trying to do?
Nana's doing video. Play. And I'll talk to you after. Nana's doing the video.
Pretty, Mama.
Go play.
That's really pretty.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Love you.
I was on that table with someone.
Almost. It's okay. Just give me a second, guys. Let me finish this strip, and then I'll show you what it looks like. And I think we're going to stop the video here because it has been a while already. working on an extremely small table too. I like it. Alright. It's going to be kind of hard to see, but I don't know. You can kind of see it. Let's see up here. Apologize for that. So all I did was the stencil all the way up the side. Trying not to move too fast. And this is where I started doing the leaf, but as you can see, it's got a big blotch spot there, so I stopped doing it. And there we go. So yeah, I will I don't know, I might keep going here, I don't know, but for now I'm gonna stop the video. And I will, excuse me, I will, sorry, I will continue it, and if I don't continue doing a video, then I'll take pictures as I'm going, step by step, so that you can see the process of everything that I'm doing. And then I'll post them on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook group, which is Share the Creative Arts and More Facebook group. Yeah, so I'll do that. Okay, hope you guys liked it. As I said, I apologize again that it's kind of hard to see. It's a little far away. But that's what I came up with so far, with just 3 colors. Well, 4 colors. That's what I came up with, and some gesso so far. So, alright, so I'll take some pictures and try and get another video up of the process of what I'm doing. And when it is completed, I'll also take a video of that so you guys can see that too. Alright, thank you again for watching, guys. Have a good day. And if you like this video and want to see more, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hopefully you'll try and get some more videos out there. I'm trying to. It's been a while, so I'm going to get back into it slowly but surely. Alright, thanks again for watching, guys. Love yous. Bye.